Hey guys, how are you doing? Wooly here, and I'm back from my holiday, and we're back playing on Hypermine Vanilla. Yeah, there's a term I've not used in a while. There was a recent discussion about how the term Hypercraft came about, because it's not really, it's not really the name of the server. It kind of is the name of the server, but yeah, it was just what Lone Wolf called it in the description to differentiate it from the modded server. But hey, yes, welcome back to Hypercraft. My holiday was awesome. Thank you for asking. It was, we had lots of fun. Weather wasn't brilliant, but it stayed okay for the most part. And my son had an absolute riot. Really did. Joe added a beard to the bat symbol. He really had a completely fantastic time. He really, he's old enough to really appreciate a holiday and that it's different from normal times. Yeah, it was really good. You went on the beach a little bit. We had a private swimming pool at our place. Not private to us, but private to the 6 apartments. Not apartments, they were more like, they were called lodges, but yeah, little apartment type things. Private to those. So yeah, we pretty much always had the pool to ourselves, just the 3 of us, and we were in almost every day, which is great because he gained quite a bit of confidence in the water, I think, which is nice. And yeah, we went to some arcades, and he discovered the joy of arcade games, just like I did as a kid. And we went to nature sanctuary, seal sanctuary it was, and saw some huge butterflies. They were actually the best bit of that place. Huge butterflies, and a couple of massive moths as well. The Atlas moth, huge thing, about the size of your hand. So yeah, we had a really good time away, and I'm sorry that this video hasn't come earlier. Beard. I'm disappointed to find that behind it, the bat's beard is not another beard. There's a a joke that the other server members will get. Yeah, I'm sorry this video is later in the week than I would have liked. I wasn't really feeling up to recording after coming back. This is Thursday night. Wednesday, as you guys should know, well, I don't know how often I've said this, but Wednesday nights, I am out teaching kendo, so, you know, that's never a night that I can do any recording. But Tuesday night, I thought, yeah, okay, well, let's do some recording. But first, let's try and follow some advice. I can't remember his name now. Someone left me some advice in, like a tip in the comments, about sorting my frames, by perhaps downgrading my Radeon drivers, which I thought sounded like a great idea. Unfortunately, and I don't think this was the advice giver's fault, but yeah, when I tried to uninstall my current drivers so that I could downgrade them, my computer blue screened of death. Give me a blue screen of death, and then on boot would blue screen. So I couldn't get into it. I pretty much bricked the computer. It took because I didn't want to rebuild it. It took quite a while to get the thing back. Had to work some IT magic. Goodness, I love the last known good configuration option in the boot menu. a new computer has just been ordered. So yeah, I'm getting a new HP Envy something doodary other. I can't remember the model now, but it's gonna have an i7 processor and a more modern NVIDIA graphics card. Where's that thing? There, cool. GTX 760. Yeah, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760. So it should be reasonably beastly. So that is awesome. Quality will be massively improved, and finally, I'm going to be able to play and record some modern games, which is awesome. I'm really got an itch to play some games apart from Minecraft. Now, I've done that in the past, but most of the time, well, I was less confident the last time I did a non-creative game, and most of the time I play creative games like Minecraft, where you've got build stuff, or Space Engineers, where you're also building, mostly games when you're building things, really, or Factorio. Knew that was going to happen. And there's one thing about those that's not so great, and that is they take a lot of time to play, basically. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I want to play some normal games. And I've also got an urge to do that. There are games, modern games, that I would love to play. There's one that's not out yet called Evolve, and I'm really keen to get some of the other server guys involved in, or other some guys to play with, to play Evolved, which just looks amazing. And basically the idea is it's a 4 versus 1 battle between 4 people play like human hunter type characters, and the 5th person plays a gigantic monster, which is cool. From what I've seen, what you have to do and what I've heard by watching interviews, if you're playing the monster, you need to kind of stay away from the hunters, and kind of kill and eat stuff. And as you do that, you get to evolve and grow into a bigger, more dangerous monster until you are strong enough to take on the hunters, turn the tables on them, as it were. Close. So that looks amazing, and I'd love if you guys have any suggestions of games that, when I get my new system, that you'd like to see me play. I'll be up for that, but we're looking for not games that don't require a huge investment in time and creativity, because they're going to be easier for me to record. So I should be able to record those without cutting into my Minecraft time too much. Basically, I can sit down of an evening, record, like play for 5 hours, split it up into episodes, and Bob's your uncle. So I should be able to ramp up the amount of videos that I can put out a week, which is something I'm keen to do. So yeah, if you've got suggestions on that, how much leather did we get? Just a bit. If you've got any suggestions on that, that would be pretty welcome. So yeah. Okay, so we're about 12 minutes into the episode, and I've not really even thought what I'm going to do today. And I think let's do something with redstone. Let's grab some of that, some of those, one of those, 2 of those. No. So yeah, in fact, let's put that all away. First thing we're going to do is we're going to dig a big old hole. So the project I I'm thinking of is a sugarcane farm, which is one of the many farms that I need to build and have been putting off building for no particular reason. So yes, what I need is somewhere to build it, basically. And where can that be? I don't particularly want to put it. It's not. I'm going to use slime blocks, so I'm going to be using immovable blocks around the slime blocks, so it's not going to be massively pretty. So I have a feeling what we want to do is do it underground. So let's have a quick walk round. We're kind of tight for space around here. Village breeder is behind there, kind of behind that wall there. Not the breeder, the trading. It's behind there. There's a netherwort farm. Could we fit it in there? I mean, it doesn't have to be huge. There is space back there. Not really a lot of space in there. I think we might be able to put it back here. What have we got if we knock through here? How much space do we have before we hit the outside world? That's a fair old amount of space. Probably enough space in that direction. Now, could I rotate it round so we walk into... Oh, tell you what I want to be. I want to be in range of the beacon. Or... Really? That's going to be a pain. Yeah. Although, actually, having said that, not ideal, but so I could dig out an area like that. How wide can we make it? Here's the middle. Let's get some silk touch on so that I can patch this up when we... There we go, there's the outside. And it kind of overhangs there, so I might have to fill that hole in there. Okay, let's close that. What, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 maybe? Could be that. Excuse me. Now, how far have we got this way until we hit the netherwort farm? Oh, we've got plenty of room. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, let's see. You know what? I could do with knowing what I'm building before I go digging a hole that's either too big or too small. So let's just do that for the moment. Whee. Do. Right. Okay, I'm going to go grab some supplies and come back over here and we'll look at how this thing's going to work. Okay, see you in a moment. Okay, let's see if we can figure something out. So, yeah, we're going to put that there. Look at this. Tick is wanting to steal my dirt and then say I'm using it for nefarious purposes. Dear me. we're on to him, guys. Right, so we're going to have piston in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we make the farm that wide, it's nice and equal from the piston. Not that I'm sure that entirely matters. And then we'll have melons along there, simply because they're green, so they'll match the colour scheme pretty well. We'll do that like that, yeah. And then dirt, like that. Should have picked up some sugarcane, really, shouldn't I? Right, will that move? Yes, it will. Awesome. Right, so if we go grab some sugarcane. Right, okay, so that'll grow like that. And like that. Now, let's see. Let's run a line of redstone around here so that we can see how this thing works. Yeah. See how it actually works. Wow. Is there a ghost block there? Yep, there must be. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Button. Go away, carrot. Oh, that's awesome. It shoots it out. That's really cool. Right, okay, so what we are probably going to want... Let's see. We can put... Oh, no, we can't put blocks on there because it'll make it that it's pushing too many. Right, so we're going to want some sort of immovable block here to basically stop the sugarcane growing up past the thing. Otherwise, it's just going to jump around and end up lying on here or on top of the slime, and all sorts of crazy stuff will happen. So if we do it that way... Now you see, the thing is, it's a shame that we can't just put soil there, because we'd be able to compress the layers. In fact, it almost feels like we should possibly just take our chances, and have the space that... Really? Is that how long it takes? Oh, you're joking me. Silk touch axe, that's what would be nice. Yeah, I think we should probably just leave the space up there, and just... because it's never going to be a ridiculously large number of sugarcane that get caught. There we go, right. And that way we will be able to... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm saying there. I'm obviously missing some of those, but never mind. Yeah, I think that's the design we're going to go for. It's nice and simple. I'll be able to run it off a clock. Super resource light. Yep. Right, so what I need to do next is to basically just block in this water, get rid of this water here, and dig a very deep hole so that we can fit plenty of these layers in. So yeah, I think I will see you after that has been accomplished. Okay, so I said dig a big hole, and it is in fact big hole o'clock. Whee! I really thought I was going to make that. All right. Okay, so yeah, basically this row of dirt is going to be our lowest growing platform for the sugarcane. So we're going to have dirt. We're going to put some water behind here, like so. And not knock out copious amounts of blocks. Where was that? Where was that? There it is. Right, okay. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to have sugarcane along here, which I've not brought any with me, cleverly. And then a row of water source blocks here, like so, in front of those. And the sugarcane will hold those back. So that's just to give us a bit more space. Well, yeah, I save a block of height that way. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do our pistons and the activation wiring for the pistons. So I want to trigger it from the top. So let's see, we've got dirt. Then there's going to be melons along here, like this. Then we've got a piston. I'm going to have slime blocks on that piston, on those pistons. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. Yes, 4, 6. I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I dug it out one wide on either side so that we could dress the walls. So yeah, that's going to be, let's see, so it'll be melon there and there, doing, 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 like that. I'll probably do melon there as well, and then we're going to have jack-o'-lanterns on top of there so that we get some light. And then our next row of dirt, like this. So water will go on there. So basically the pattern is dirt, space, piston, space, 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 piston. So the piston is there. Okay, so oh great. Right, so we've got a piston with 3 blocks of space between each one. And the way we're going to power this is with a very, very standard downwards vertical wiring, which is basically kind of like this and this. So that should have, yep, I can see that that's extended. Yep. And then you basically just kind of repeat that all the way up to the top. So okay, I think that is everything. Don't think anything's been missed. Cool, right. So yeah, and that is basically the pattern right there. So I'm going to need to fill in like that for each of them. Yeah, so that we can have a little cup for the water, as it were. Okay, well, this is going to be a lot of repeating. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this and I'll come back to you. Okay, I think we're getting there. I repeated the pattern, and if we press this button, which goes, this redstone just kind of goes over here and whoop, triggers off the vertical wiring, we should see a flash of green all the way down in sequence. Beautiful. That's fantastic. Next thing we're going to do is, well, I'm going to go grab a bit more of this, and I'm going to plant up all the levels just to get this thing starting to move. I also need to get some glass to make a floor, and we need to make some item elevators. I'm going to see if I can maybe get sugarcane to go up on both sides. I think that would be quite cool. And then we'll have it flow around some water channels to the back where there'll be a hopper sort of doodah thingy for some chests. So yeah, I will get on with that and come back to you. Okay, it's about time to be wrapping this episode up. It's gone on a bit longer than I anticipated, so I'm just going to put a hopper down here for the moment, just to get these things collected in some form. We'll put the item elevators in later, so let's hop on up. I put grass down because, well, it seemed that that would be a good idea for this, with the amount of melons. There seems to be a kind of a green theme to it, so I thought that grass instead of dirt, and you know, grass just looks nicer anyway, doesn't it? So yeah, let's hop on up here, have a quick look down there. Ooh, 10 minutes. I'm sure I can finish this in 10 minutes. Cool, right, so what we're going to do, let's just get rid of all of this. Bonk, bonk. Dump. And we'll give ourselves a bit more room. In fact, we'll go down slightly because it gives stop it what we're doing here interfering with the chests and hoppers and whatnot. Right, so let's we just basically, what we're going to do is put a simple etho hopper clock in. Seems to me like the best way to time this. So let us have a think. We're going to want a redstone block. Come on. You can go away. Right. I think, you know, I can never remember how to do these. It's not like it's something that I build all the time. Right, like that. Yep. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Alright, we'll just do that. Let's use that to point the hopper, and awesome. What have I got? Lots of cobble will do, and we'll just do full stacks. We can always change that if it's too long. 3, 4, 5. Well, nearly full stacks. Right, so that's going to go back and forth, and then let's see, we want to produce a monostable pulse from this circuit. So let's see, How are we going to fit this in? How are we going to fit this in? You know what we can do. We do... no, because that's going to power the... power the hoppers. So let's just turn those into slabs like that. And then... yes. Actually, no. Nearly, though. We'll do that. And that. Right, let's see. That's going to be a it's a single tick pulse. Bloody hell. We'll put a torch on there. Like that. And... repeater, messy redstone. This terrible, terrible redstone in. No. Okay, right. Cool. Okay, so we're getting some sort of sitting on there. It doesn't help that it had an extended pulse there, which increased, I think, the amount that have ended up on the pads. But yeah, there was, because I'm using slime blocks, though, there's no way to kind of compress it down and have have the areas only too tall. I guess I could have put 2 pistons in per row and put a row of solid blocks on the top, but I wanted to do this on the cheap, basically. So, but I think this is going to work out pretty well, to be honest. Let's, what I'll do is I shall pause. Well, it is about to harvest. That seems short to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not like they're not going to grow because it's activated early. Unless they happen to try and grow right at the moment where the piston is extended. Well, there you go. There's one growing. So, yeah, I think that's actually going to work out pretty well. Yeah, that is all I've got time for today. Sorry, episode's ended up a bit. I've ended the episode slightly messily. Yeah, we'll get this finished and get some storage in and whatnot. Next episode, and get the item elevators in and whatnot and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll see you then. In the meantime, thanks for watching and take care of yourselves. Bye.